Hey guys, it's Gabby, and yes, I'm wearing the same outfit as a couple videos ago. I'm pre-filming them on the same, I'm pre-filming some videos the same day and some videos tomorrow. But anyway, regardless of that, this video is weird things college changed about me. I don't really know how to title this video. We will see as I'm uploading it if we figure out a better title. But basically, things that college changed about my brain. So, weird ways college changed me that I hadn't seen going into college. Wait, the camera looks weird. Hold up. It's like lopsided. Got it. Okay, I think. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about things that college changed me. I've got my phone, I've got a list, and we're just going to go down the list and I'm going to explain things. Okay, first of all, shower shoes. Everyone talks about having shower shoes and needing shower shoes in school showers. Here's the thing. When you start wearing shower shoes and you wear shower shoes for every shower for a couple months, you come home and then it feels weird not wearing shower shoes. I literally, the first shower I took back home when I got home for Christmas break, literally I felt so weird without wearing shoes. That it changes your brain just slightly because you're habit-wise, you've gotten so used to wearing shoes in the shower that when you come home and you don't have to wear shoes in the shower, it feels weird. Okay, second thing, food. There's a couple things for this food category. So first of all, I used to be a very, very picky eater, incredibly picky eater, and college changed that. So in college, at least at my school, there are a couple options, and then you either DoorDash or Uber Eats if you don't like those options. And for the first couple months, I didn't even DoorDash or use Uber Eats. I DoorDashed a couple times in late November and early December. But most of the time, I was eating whatever was in the cafeteria. And so I became a less picky eater because I ate whatever they had. Okay, second thing on food category is how much I eat. So I used to eat and be fine, totally fine, exercise. I was not super underweight, I was totally fine with 1 to 2 meals a day, possibly 3, depending on just my days. And then I went to college and suddenly I was eating 3 meals a day and always hungry. And that confused me. I don't think I've gained weight. I haven't really changed size much at all. I haven't gained the freshman 15. I just started eating a lot more. And I'm pretty sure it's got to do with walking because I used to not walk. That is another thing that I'm going to talk about later. But I think it's all of the exercise I'm doing that I didn't used to do that is why I have why I need more food. But it is very weird to go from eating 1 to 2 meals a day to eating 3 meals a day and always being hungry. It's a big difference, and I think that's the atmosphere of college of, one, food is socialization. When you go to lunch, when you go to breakfast, when you go to lunch, when you go to dinner, that's socialization time. And also because you're walking a lot more, because you actually have to go places, Okay, what else did I put on my list of things to talk about? Okay, I'm gonna talk about walking now. So I used to refuse to walk. I would drive everywhere. I even refused to use the golf cart because the golf cart is parked in a very weird place in our garage and I could never get it back into its spot. So I would literally drive my car 2 minutes. I could totally drive my car 2 minutes to go to the gym. Now I'm I can walk. If it's less than 2 miles, it's not actively snowing, and it's over 15 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm fine. I can walk. And that's a thing. That's a very specific thing because of where I go to school and how cold it usually is. It was negative 17 a couple days ago. Anyway, I wasn't there, but that's insane. But anyway, so yeah. So oh jeez, camera falling. Caught it. I'm always so scared. I'm using a really bad tripod, so I made a tripod out of boxes instead of grabbing a normal tripod. Okay, got it. Didn't fall. So, So walking. So like, I was talking about walking. So basically I have changed the atmosphere of college of not many, I mean, I have a car, but currently my car is in a snowbank. And I didn't grow up, I mean, I went a couple places where it was cold, and I lived a couple places where it was cold and snowed. But I personally, when I've been driving, I never had to do, you know, I never had to scrape the ice off the car. I never had to get my car out of snowbanks. I never had to do any of that. When we lived in cold places, it was my parents or my brother, depending on what year we were living in said cold, like which cold place it was that we lived. I absolutely never drove in snow. I think I drove in snow like twice before I moved to where I go to college. But yeah. Okay, so what else? All right, so my next category is grades. Okay, so this is a in progress thing. It is an in progress change, but I have noticed the change, so I'm going to talk about it here. So I graduated from high school where grades mattered a lot. Your GPA mattered a lot. Everyone always talked about what grade they got in the exam, how well they did, you know, their grades on assignments, the group projects. They were all so focused on grades and GPA. And college isn't like that, at least not the college I go to. People don't tell each other their grades. People don't care about each other's grades. And they also don't really necessarily care about their own. They're like, I want to pass. I want to get my degree. And that is something that is a very, very big change for me, at least. And I did notice the change in myself, because instead of asking myself, what do I think I got on that exam? Which is a question I used to ask myself. Like, I literally used to get out of an exam or test and say, okay, I got 3 questions. I know I got 3 questions wrong, or I possibly could have gotten 3 questions wrong out of this 15 questions. Therefore, I got a blah, blah, blah %. And I would literally do that after every test, every exam. Like, that was a ritual of mine. And that is a bad ritual. And I noticed the change pretty recently. After coming out of an exam, I was like, I felt good about that exam. I didn't say, I said, I think I got a couple wrong, but I felt good about that exam. Instead of saying, I got a blah, blah, blah %, which is a huge change for me. That's a big change for me. But like, that's the thing I didn't think was going to change. You know, I'm an honors kid. I have to have a 3.5 GPA. I thought I was going to still care about my GPA in the obsessive way I used to, which I don't anymore. And that's a weird change. It is an in-progress change, though, because I do still somewhat care about my grades. They're just not as obsessively in my brain all of the time. Okay, next thing, clothes. So everyone always talks about how college people just show up in sweatpants, and that's not true. College people wear what they want to wear and what makes them comfortable. So it all depends on the person and the weather and the temperature. But people don't wear what is trendy. They wear what makes them comfortable. So you'll show up to a class and some people will be in pajama pants or dresses, or and will have makeup on or not makeup on, or you know, they'll be wearing sweatpants, or they'll be wearing jeans, or, you know, it all depends on the person and how much effort they want to put in for themselves. But it is very interesting because my brain changed with clothing as well. Because I went into college expecting I'm never going to wear my jeans. I'm going to live in sweatpants. I'm going to live in leggings. I'm going to live in sweatpants. And that's not what happened. I do wear sweatpants a lot. And I do wear leggings a lot. But it is not what I live in. I wear jeans. I wear all the clothes that I didn't think, that I thought would just be for like events or hanging out with friends or going, you know, to like the fair. I didn't think that I was going to wear them on a more daily basis than I used to, which is something I do now. Okay, what else? Schedule. Okay, schedule is something that is so weird and nobody talks about. So in college, everyone goes, hey, my class tomorrow is at 8 a.m. Shoot, I have to be awake at like 7:30 so I can get to my class at 8. And then the next day they don't have a class until noon. So then they go, okay, I'll wake up at like 11:30. Here's the thing. I tried that, and I used to have that schedule when I went to school here. I used to have that schedule in high school. I'd wake up and I'd have a completely different schedule from the weekdays and the weekends and the days I didn't have school. And I had a very weird schedule, especially senior year. For the people who were around senior year, y'all know I had a very weird schedule. And I realized that that doesn't work for me. So things I currently I changed in college, almost like the first couple weeks I got there. I realized, hey, this doesn't work for me. I'm always tired. My body's never right. I can never eat on time. I can never I need a schedule. And so I actually put my body on a schedule. It's break time. My body is currently not on the schedule. But my schedule, I didn't necessarily do it on purpose, but I did do it. My body is literally wakes up at like 7:30 most days. Pretty much every day. My body just does it. Okay. And that's changed because I used to wake up at like 5 or 6, depending on, years we're talking, on weekdays. And then I used to wake up at like noon or 1 p.m. on weekends. And that doesn't work for me. My body just never feels great. On that, we're also going to talk about sleep. We're going to talk about naps for this like weird college video. I literally could never sleep during the day. Like, unless I was still asleep from the night, I could not sleep during the day. I could not wake up and take a nap. Like, it was a thing I could never do. Until college. Boom, college happened. Some events happened. You slept maybe 3 or 4 hours, and then you're like, I'm really tired. I'm gonna take a nap. And then you can actually nap sometimes. That used to never happen to me. And now it does. Weird things college changed. Actually, fun fact, this video was actually inspired by the shower shoes. Anyway, yeah, but basically this video was just all the little ways college changed my brain that I wasn't necessarily expecting college to change my brain in. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Comment down below. If you are in college, comment down below a weird way college changed you. And if you are not in college, comment down below a weird way that like high school changed you or your job changed you. But yeah, I will see you guys next week for another video. Okay, bye.